Welcome back, everyone. Today I'll be looking at Csec Mathematics. Past paper is coming from June 2022. Question 7. It is the sequence question. So here we have, at an entertainment hall, tables and chairs can be arranged in two different ways as shown in the diagram below. So this is arrangement L. This is the first table, and we can see two chairs, three chairs, three chairs. This is the next, where you have two tables, and look at this. You're still seeing for one table you have two chairs, three, two chairs, two chairs, two chairs, three. So the only thing missing is this side because we merged it. Looking at the next arrangement, you have three chairs. Then the first one, because this side is being merged, just have two sides being merged. So that's why you just have two chairs here. And then we have the last one, you have two chairs and three. For the arrangement of M, we still have two chairs at this end, and we have three chairs here. So it means if we merge at the side, we'll no longer have these two. That's what's happening. So the first table has three chairs, two and three chairs, three chairs, three chairs, and two. So on this side that's merged is missing, which is here. Same scenario here. So we have the first table, three chairs, two, then three chairs. This is missing, three chairs, three chairs. This is missing, three chairs, two. So these are three tables. So it states, draw the diagram for four tables using the arrangement of L. So I am going to just go ahead and draw the diagram. Now for this arrangement, I am just going to use, so this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what I'll do is make inside be white, so we can see the borders. So this is table 1, table 2, table 3, and table 4. For this arrangement, if you realize, we have two chairs on each rectangle, and that's the arrangement for L. So doing that, I'm going to have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And these represents the chairs. Same scenario on the next side. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and the final one, 1, 2. Now the next thing, if you realize that at the end we have 3, so that's what we're gonna have here. So we have 1, 2, 3, and it's the same for the next. So we're going to have 1, 2, and 3. And this represents the arrangement for L. The next part states the number of chairs, C, that can be placed around a given number of tables, T, for either arrangement L or M forms a pattern. So they say the number of chairs, C, that can be placed around a given number of tables T for either arrangement L or M, forms a pattern. The values of C for the first three diagrams for both arrangements are shown in the table below. Study the pattern of numbers in each row for the table. And then we have to fill out the following information. So this is saying number of tables. When I have one table, so we have 10 chairs for arrangement L, and we have 10 chairs for arrangement M. Let's look at it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's what they have. But when we have two tables, we have 14 chairs for arrangement L, and we have 16 for arrangement M. Let's check. So here we have two tables. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we're indeed seeing this pattern. And for table 3, we are seeing 18, then 22. So let's look at it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So indeed, we're seeing this. Now we need to fill out the remaining information. And this is what we can look at. Let's look at the arrangement for L. For L, for this we have 10, 14, and 18. And what we have to do is figure out the pattern that's happening. This is the starting point, so I'm just going to say n equal 1. This is where I start, and then I have n equal 2. This is where I add the next one, and then n equal 3. These are the number of chairs I would have when n equal 3, meaning I have 3 tables. Now I have to figure out the pattern. I am seeing that the difference between these is 4. 14 minus 10, that's 4. And 18 minus 14, that's 4. So that means I know my pattern. I'm going to have 4n. Anytime it's going up by a constant number, then we know it's going to be 4 times a variable. But if it is decreasing, then it will be minus 4. So if this was a decreasing sequence, then I would have minus 4. So I know when I put n equal 1 here, I would have 1 times 4 is 4. So now I have to think about when I have 4 here, what would I add to get 10? It will be 6. So once again, just to repeat, I look at what is this sequence going up by. It's going up by 4, or you could take the difference to see that the difference between each is 4. So when you have a sequence having a constant number, going up by a constant number, or going down by a constant number, it's going to be the number times n. But if it is going up, meaning increasing sequence, then you have a positive 4. But if it was a decreasing sequence, then you'd have a negative. Now, I replace n to be 1, so I say 4 times 1 is 4. And I say to myself, what can I add to get 10? It will be 6. So that's why I have 4n plus 6. And you can test to see if it works for every other number. Because when n equal 2, I will have 2 4s 8 plus 6, and that's going to give me 14. Then when n equals 3, 3 4s 12, and 12 plus 6, that's 18. So it does work. So this is a general pattern And it's good to get the general pattern first. It's good. But if you don't want to get the general pattern as yet, but you see that it's going up by 4, you just add 4 to this. And 4 plus 18, that's 22. And we can look at what's the pattern for this. Or we can get the general expression. I have 10, 16, and 22. So I can see that the difference between 10 and 16, 16 minus 10, that's 6. And 22 minus 16, that's also 6. So my question to you is, what would I write? If you said 6n, you're correct. Because we'd say when n equal 1, we get 10. When n equal 2, we get 16. And when n is equal to 3, we will get 22. So when n equal 1, I replace here to be 1. So it's 6 times 1 is 6. And I need a 10, so it means I would have to add 4. So this represents a general term. I've already worked out 3. So this is 4n plus 6. And the next one is 6n plus 4. So we're able to see that this sequence is going up by 6. I add 6 to this is 16. 6 to this is 22. So 6 to 22 is 28. Now the next thing I need to guess is the number of tables and the number of chairs. Now here, this can tell me what is n. Because I have 6n plus 4, this saying whatever n is, when I work it out, I will get 130. That's what that is saying. So to get what is n, I will carry the 4 over. So I'm going to have 6n is equal to 130 take away 4. So I have 6n is equal to 126, and then divide both sides by 6. So I have n to be equal to 21. So now I have n to be 21. I can find out what is this using this general formula. So I have 4n plus 6, and I replace n to be 21. So I have 4 times 21 plus 6. So 4 times 21, that's 84. And then add 6. So that gives me 90. So therefore, I will have 90 here. For C, it states Leon needs to arrange tables to seat 70 people. So in other words, you need 70 chairs. And for a party, birthday party, which of the arrangements, L or M, will allow him to rent the least number of tables? So now we have to do a comparison. So if I'm using arrangement L, L is 4n plus 6. So therefore, I would say 4n plus 6 is equal to 70. So that's the amount of chairs that I need. So carrying this over, so I have 4n is equal to 70, take away 6. So 4n is equal to 64, and then divide both sides by 4. This cancels, so n is equal to 16. So this means I will get 16 tables if I use L arrangement. The next arrangement is arrangement M. So I need to know for M, and the general term is 6n plus 4. So when I have 70 chairs, I need to find out how many tables that I have here. So I carry this over, so I have 6n is equal to 70 minus 4. And 6n is equal to 66. Divide both sides by 6. So n equal 11. So this means I'll have 11 tables if I do arrangement L. So the question is, which of the arrangements will allow him to rent the least number of tables? That means you want the one that will give you the fewer table. And looking at this, we'll use arrangement M. It will allow him to rent the least number of tables. So the answer is M. We'll use arrangement M. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have more questions, you can leave a comment below.